Good morning, everyone. This is Tanya at Sidegig Crafts. How are you today? Happy New Year. Blessings to you and yours for the new year. I hope everybody is safe and happy and healthy and looking forward to a new, fresh as a penny year. Let's just hope it stays that way. Oh my goodness, forgive my cough. I'm still congested from my flu, but feeling much better. Thank you to all those who have asked and checked in on me. Today I'm coming to you with a Valentine's project. I've got some different swaps and collaborations and different things coming up. So I wanted to kind of get a little kickstart on that. And I've got these little guys. I need to make a box. And I was thinking about it and thought, you know, it's one thing to give you measurements and show you the right measurements to make a box a particular size, but I thought today, instead of doing that, I thought I'd teach you how to fish. In other words, I thought I'd teach you how to think that process through so that you can make a box any size you need. So what I'm going to do is I want to make a little baker's box for these little donuts, these little Valentine donuts, and it's going to be, oh shoot, you know what, I didn't even think about that. Donut boxes are often pink, but I'm gonna make this one white. It doesn't really make that much of a difference now that I'm thinking about it, but back home all of our donut boxes were white. I mean pink. So before I rolled the video, I probably should have found the right paper, huh? You know what? No, because that's just gonna be too much pink at this point. I'm still gonna do it white. If I can find my white paper. Or maybe I should just start this video over. Nah. Why? This is real. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I have an option. I can use regular white cardstock that's printer size. Or I can use a 12 by 12. I think honestly, this should work. I think I might just need one of these. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. These little donuts, I'm gonna put 4 in the box. That's why I have them laid out this way. I'm gonna look kind of here at my graph. I'm just gonna use my ruler because my eyes aren't working right. So if I laid them in the box this way, and I'm thinking they're gonna slant just like this. Excuse me, I'm gonna have rosettes in there with them, so it's gonna be a little bit of depth. So if I go top to bottom, I'm going to need it to be about 5 inches this way, and probably I'm going to go 6 inches this way. So 5 by 6, okay? I'm going to actually write this down. So if for some reason I get to talk in and can't remember what I said, 5 by 6 wide. All right, and then what I want to do, because I'm going to have them sticking up this way and rosettes behind them. For instance, when I say behind them, this isn't one of the rosettes, but I want to kind of slant it. I'm going to have some filler in there, some little papers and stuff, so it'll be this way. I'm thinking if I go 2 inches deep, should be plenty deep. So I'm going to need a 2-inch lip here and a 2-inch lip here, and then on the sides. So 2 inches high. Okay. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Whew, okay, I might need 2 of these. We'll do the math. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside now because I don't need them now. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to get out my scoreboard. Now this is my process. There might be a better way to figure this out. This is my process, okay? I already know that it's going to be 6 across. So I need to go, if it's going to be too high, I'm going to need 6 inches this way to fit my donuts. But I'm also going to need 4 more inches for the height. 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side. So 6 plus 4 is 10. We already know that this paper is not going to be long enough this way, okay? So that means we're going to have to turn it this way to get the width. So now let's figure out if we need a 12 by 12. So it's going to be to go all the way across this way. I'm going to need 10 whole inches. Okay. So if I do it, I don't even know if this is making sense to you guys, or if it will make sense to you guys. I hope so. And I'm going to show you in just a minute, but let's still think this through. Okay, so I'm going to need 10 inches to go this way. And then I'm going to need 2 inches for the lip. Five inches plus 2 more would be for the bottom of the box. So 5 plus 4 is going to be 9. And this paper is 8.5. I'm going to need a 12. Okay, done deal. All right, I'm still going to need more than this one though. So we're going to probably need 2 of these. All right, so here's what I'm going to start at. And I'll explain what my thought process was there, because that probably didn't make sense to you. Okay, so 2 high, I'm going to make that wall first. Okay, so I'm going to score 2 inches. If I flip this out, I'm on a tiny scoreboard. One day I'll get a real one, a real grown-up one. And then I'm going to need, okay, so I'm doing the width this way first. And then I'm going to need 6 inches. Sorry, my brain is not working. I'm doing this way first. Maybe I just start over. The whole video. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. The flu's kicking in. I'm at the end of it, but my brain has still got that cloud. Okay, so this is my wall here. Let's just do it this way. Okay, here's my not my wall, but that front panel. Okay, this is the front of the box. I think I'm putting too much thought and effort into it and not just doing it. And sometimes I just need to do it. Okay, I need to go, what did I say? 5 back, be 6 this way. So 5 back. So from here, let's do 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to do it this way too. I'm putting a light mark because I need to make sure there's something else going on. Okay, so that's that back wall. And then I'm going to need, actually I can, ooh, I don't want to fold it yet because I don't want that fold mark in this part. So let's go ahead and do this 2-inch one. Let's do the sides this way real quick. Although I guess I can cover those. Okay, I can cover them. I'm gonna, no, because white boxes, donut boxes are not decorated, you guys. What am I thinking? All right, I guess I haven't totally planned this out. I guess I'm still thinking about it. Either way, it's gonna be adorable, I promise. It's gonna work. You guys are getting into my ADD brain today. Okay. So this is going to be a flap. I'm going to go ahead and trim this out really quick. I'm going to probably have to redo this video. Probably should have done one first. So it's going to go this way, okay? That's the way it's going to go. Now I need to get this width so I can get this panel. So I need, what did I say, 10 inches? 6, 4, 4. Let's go ahead and trim this with a trimmer. Which would have been good to do before I started all this other stuff. This is not my brightest tutorial, is it? There we go. There's that one. We'll need that again soon. And then let's go 2 inches from this edge. You're going to be surprised. All of a sudden you're going to go, oh, I get it. I get what she's doing. I see. And you'll be like, that would have been so much easier if you would have just and I'd be like, yep, you're right. Okay, let's go ahead and fold this way. And then I think I already did that way. So let's go ahead and trim up this tab. Release it. Okay. Now, for the backs, okay, so this is going to go this way. Okay. We are going to be folding here on this one, which I should have made deeper. I'm going to go ahead and do that deeper so that I don't mess that up. And that was at the 5 mark, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just put it back right where it was. So it'll fold it a bit easier. Now when you do the back part of that spine, you're going to need it to come up again. Okay, so, and remember our depth is 2 inches, so we're going to go 2 inches from there. I kind of have to do it this way since I don't have the big guy here. Let's see. So there's that one. We are expecting, it's pretty sunny today right now, a little overcast, but we're expecting some serious weather today, looks like. So I'm kind of trying to get these done while I still have some sunshine. So I'm going to release this as well, this tab. And then I'm going to just V it up a little bit. Little gap there, so I'll be able to fold it. Same here. Okay, now we've got the start of our box, okay? Now, but wait a minute, because this would be the lid, right? So because my paper is only 12 inches, I'm going to have to extend that. So here's what I'm going to do. I am actually going to, I think the easiest thing for me to do is go ahead and cut this all the way across. I should have, okay. And I'll explain why. Now this might not necessarily be the case all the time, depending on the size of your paper, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this because what I'm gonna do is create the top with a piece that will actually just come down and glue onto this one so that it's just one sheet of paper and not overlapping all over the place. Let me trim that just a little better. And again, I'll show you what I mean. Now, if you can follow along with this tutorial, I really commend you, and you're awesome. Okay, so basically all I've made so far is the bottom of the box. Okay, that's all right, that's all right. I'm gonna take another 12 by 12, and I'm gonna do very much the same thing, okay? So let's, already got the measurements here. What did we decide this was? I'm just gonna copy this one. 10 inches. I remember now. 10 inches. 10 inches. There we go. There's that one. That was that way. Let's see. Is this one 10 inches too? This one is not. This one is, what does it come out to? Oh my gosh. That's weird. So I don't think my measurements came out quite right. 5. They're a little off, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. So it's going to be 10 by 9. I don't think that's what I wanted to do, but that's what I did. And now I need lid to fit it, so here we go. Okay, so let's see here. So it's going to be 2 inches all the way around. This we know. This we know because that's, remember, the depth. Oops. And I'm going to go back this way because I got to get the edge of the rest of that. Okay. We're done with the scoreboard for now. Let's go ahead and fold these edges up. Still need that bone folder though. Makes better creases than my fingers. Okay. So here's what I want to do. So this is going to sit inside. I'm going to attach it here so it'll sit inside and so it'll act as one piece. I don't need this corner and this corner at all because I've already got those flaps down here and they will just get in the way. So let's get rid of those. And I'm actually going, no, I'm gonna cut straight so it makes it a little harder to see our seam. Make sure I get the right side of this cut. Yep. I'm hoping this is deep enough. I think it is. What? Okay. This is gonna go here. Now it looks like this might be off just a little, but what I'm gonna do is actually test it before I commit to some things. I do know that I can glue this on. I'm wondering if I want to go on the outside. I think I like that better. All right, so let's do that. This is probably the hardest way to do this. Some of you are out there thinking, oh no, what are you doing, you crazy? And I'd be like, just wait, it'll turn out, I promise. All right. It's gonna turn out great. Ooh. There we go. All right, move those out of the way. I'll use those for Twitchies. Okay, now here's where everything comes together. Now I need to make tabs out of those. And I'm probably off screen, I apologize. Hopefully I haven't been too much off screen as my project grows. All right, so I've got the tabs on this end too. So this is gonna go like this, Okay, these are going to go into the middle, and then it's going to fold over onto itself. Okay, so I'm going to start with these edges. Because these I'm sure of, okay? The reason why I'm not so sure on part of it is because I think that my cuts are a little bit off, and if they are, like I think they are, one of these boxes, the top or the bottom, is going to be slightly larger than the other one. So before I commit to which one is the top and which one is the bottom, I want to make sure it fits right. So the bigger piece I would want to be on the top so that it closes easily over the bottom. So that's how donut boxes work, right? They don't fold the opposite direction, they fold the top over the bottom. So that's what I want to do, is make sure that I've got that correct. So once I figure that out, then I'll know how to glue these, and then we want to cut a window into the top of the box as well. So yeah, and I wish I thought about that hole in the top of the box before I started gluing these, because I think I just made that next to impossible. We'll find out. Okay. Or maybe we don't cut a hole. That's okay too. But that was my vision, so I'll try. Alright, those should hold pretty well. I'm not going to worry about those yet because I want to see which way it goes. Will it fold up right this way? It will. That will be fine. And I'm actually going to put a notch in here too. Now, a donut box doesn't usually have a notch in it, but mine's going to, because that's the kind of girl I am. So I'm just going to take this. I like this the big one. Just eyeball it. All right. So now that we know that this is going to be the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and glue these down, or glue these. Actually, I don't have to glue them in yet. I know this is going to be the top, and I still have a flat surface to work with. So here's what I'm going to do. I need a window in here. This would have been easier, yes, before I glue these. So if you haven't got to this part yet, don't glue them yet. Leave it flat and then do this, because this is going to be a little bit more difficult this way. So now, if you have a die set, it would be really easy to die cut that in before you get to this point. I don't think I do. I don't think I have a nesting die set or one that would fit in there to cut something out. So it really wouldn't matter for me anyway. But I'm trying to think what I have that would be a fun shape. I could just put a circle in there, but not this circle, because this one's too big. Would be kind of fun. Or what do I have that's a square shape or a rectangle shape? Or, oh my goodness. Ooh, I have an idea. Easy. I'm trying to think of things that you guys would have at home too. How about an index card? I know I've got plenty of those somewhere. Thought I had one at my desk. Is that the right size? That's about the right size. It's a little big. But that's okay. I can trim that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to trim it. Oh my goodness. Let's trim it just a little. Let's take off about a 1/2 inch. So this is a 3 by 5. Let's go to 4.5. That'll work. And then I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on it. Now, mind you, I'm not using this to, I'm going to use this to trace. So I'm not trying to make it beautiful. I'm just trying to make it the shape that I want it. If I can find my, there it is, my corner rounder. There. So that's going to be more the shape that I want at the top of my box. Okay. So this is where it's going to be. And I'm going to use just a pencil and trace that. I think. If I can find a pencil. Seems to be a theme today, doesn't it? If I can find. Let's see if this little pencil works. It does. Okay. I'm just going to lightly go around it. Okay, and I'm tracing it on the inside so it doesn't show if I miss some marks. Then I'm going to take my paper cutter and I'm going to get tricky. Let's see if I have something smaller to guide me. I don't. I do somewhere, but I don't. I guess I'm freehanding today. All right, well, here we go. Normally I wouldn't freehand, but I'm going to. I'm being brave today. I'm trying new things. But I also want you guys to know to go ahead and be daring. Have some fun with it. You know, take some chances. Try something new. Use what you got. Take your time. Make something you enjoy. Make something for you once in a while too. That's what I forget to do sometimes, all the time. I forget to make myself things. But if you make your craft because you enjoy it, it's gonna always be amazing. Put your heart into it. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself, but I'm afraid that's when the knife is gonna slip. My cutting skills are on point. Haha. Today, okay. So if I get this last corner now that I've bragged. Karma. Did I get it? I got it. Yay! I think I got it. And yes, I've got it all the way around. All right, so there's going to be my box. I need some acetate. Let me get that really quick. Oh, I hope I have some. I think I do. Vellum paper would be cute too. But I do have some acetate. And I can just use my scissors. This part doesn't have to be perfect. It's not gonna. That piece be better. That piece be better. Take fewer chunks out of my acetate. I'm hoping this acetate still has the film on it because it's looking pretty beat up. I normally don't take it off before I use it, so I hope it's okay. Okay, that'll be perfect. This acetate always has 2 film pieces on it. To be really careful not to damage the part that's going to be, it scratches pretty easy. So you want to make sure you're careful with it. But right here at the edge, it's not going to be noticeable if I scratch it. If I can get that off. I know it's on there, I can tell. Assuming. Come on. Anybody know an easier way to get this stuff off? I am not finding the edge of that. That's glue. Oh my word. Please tell me. Maybe there isn't any on there. Maybe this is something else. This might have been from some packaging or something because I don't see it on there. I'm not worried about it though because honestly, I'm not worried about it. Let's just keep going. A little bummed it's a little scratched, but that's all right. we'll just keep on going. This would be kind of cute if you made it into a shaker window too. I'm not going to do that today, but it would be cute. That's just going over the top right there. Wouldn't that be funny if now all of a sudden that coating came off? After all that. Okay. The pokey tool usually loosen it up though, so I kind of don't think there's a film on there. Usually. All right, let's stick this in here. Make sure it's, well, that didn't work right. Don't lay it down till you're ready, because that just went all wrong. Okay, it's gonna live right there. I can't really move it. Let's check the other side, make sure it's not destroyed. All right, we're good. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Worked out just fine. Let's go ahead and glue these tabs. Perfection is not something I have ever sworn to, so or claimed. Especially when I've been sick. Okay, donut box complete. How's that? Cute? I like it. All right, so here's what we're gonna need to do. All right, for the full effect, the box is done. Press that in. All right, our box is done. I'm not gonna put all the decorations or anything on it because donut boxes are not decorated. They come in the pink and the white boxes, basically, usually. And there's not a lot of, I mean, people are gonna eat their donuts and throw them away. They don't put a lot into those boxes. They're just simple boxes. So I do want to cute it up on the inside, of course, because that's what we do. Somebody gave me all this yumminess for Christmas, and honestly, oh, it's got so much green in it though. It's a little bit, well, I'm gonna use this. I don't think I'm gonna use the green, but I want to use this pink and gold and cuteness because it's Valentine's, right? Look at all that beautiful yumminess. Okay, and I want to add some red into that, and I do have some. I'm gonna pick the gold and the orange. Oops, the green and the orange I meant. We'll use some of that for Easter. I love reusing the stuff that you guys send me. It's so much fun. It's so pretty. Okay, so we want to do that. I have some red and white I want to add in there. Just a little. Maybe not. That just looks so pretty. I feel like if I add this, it's gonna take it over the other side, and I don't know if I want to do that. Let's add some little hearts in there. These were the cutouts from the die cuts. I'm gonna put those in there. Just the little heart centers. Okay. So we've got that packed up. Oh, I got a stray white one. And then we're gonna put these little guys in there. I don't have my I don't have the rosettes done yet that I'm gonna put in, but we'll stick these in here just for giggles and see how it looks. And then we will talk about the outside of the box. Okay, so that's my plan. It all fit in there perfectly. And then I'll have the rosettes in behind them to help them prop up. And then what I want to do is use the baker's twine because it's baker's twine. Hello. And tie the box. And I'm going to go around it a couple times. And then what I want to do, I'm not going to tie it yet because I don't want to commit to a certain length, whatever. I want to make a little paper clip because we have to do a decorative layered rosette. So I want to put a rosette on the front that she can reuse in the same theme. So I've got some pieces here that I want to use. And yeah, where'd that other little guy go? There we go. That one. We're going to put that there. So I haven't actually attached this one yet or done this one. So let's go ahead and glue this one then. So I think I want to put some foam on this one, of course, because it needs to be bumped up. Bump up. And I actually want to put some doily behind it. So I'm going to get my foam dots and raise that up. Let's see if I have a thicker one. No, it'll work though. And I know I have doilies. Thinking a white paper doily would be great right now. And there's one right there. I just need a piece of it. Don't need much. My dog is looking at me like, who are you talking to, Mom? She's hiding in the corner. She has had quite an evening with all those fireworks. Poor Gretchen. Poor Gretchen. She did not like all the fireworks at all. She was a trooper. All right, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. But I have an idea, and the only way to know is to try it. This might be too big. I was thinking if I just kind of bunch it up like this and put it behind here, and like I said, this might be too big. Just kind of bunch it up there, something like that, and then put that there. I think that would be cute. Yeah, no, might be too bunchy. Let's see, a little bit shorter. Trying to leave this solid strip down here so I have something to work with and glue down. There we go. Let's kind of fold this way. How's that? Let's try that. I think that's nice. Ooh, I have another idea too. I got this really cute ruffle in a Christmas swap, and it's got some glittery iridescence to it. I could put a little bit of that under there too. She gave me a part that's clear and then a part that has white behind it. I think I want to use a part of this clear part. I think that's going to go on there. I think we're going to go this way. Okay. Need some foam. I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm doing this one for a Valentine's swap. And so we've got the rules set up that are specific that we need to do. Oh, I think we do a rosette, I'm going to double that up, a rosette and a sweet treat, like a candy, an actual candy, not crafted, and a bow, and What was the other thing? I don't remember. I always do extra, so this was the plan I came up with. I can't remember my total, what they all were. I know there was a rosette, a bow, and a sweet treat in there at least. So I've got to make sure I've got all my elements, but I think I'm on the right track. Ooh, I think I want to tuck that back down in there a little bit. I think I can do that if I add just a little glue right there and then hold that down for a sec. Come on. And then I want this little guy, let's see. See there. I think that's going to be better, a little thinner. And I think a little shorter. Yes, exactly. And then that little guy up there somehow. What do you think, you guys? Yes? No? Is that okay? What do you think? I think I like it. I'm going to pop this one up on foam too. And this one's already on foam. So we'll stick this to that. I don't know how well that'll stick. I'll try. Did you guys do anything fun for New Year's Eve? We just stayed home and hunkered down. There were fireworks going off since, I don't know, early afternoon yesterday, and all the way into New Year's. So it was pretty noisy around here, but that was okay. I didn't mind. It doesn't, our neighborhood is so quiet all the time. It didn't bother me. And the funny thing, it wasn't in my neighborhood that these that the fireworks were happening either. It was outside the neighborhood, close enough that we could hear fireworks, but it wasn't like in the hood, which was nice because my neighborhood's really quiet. I don't even know if there's kids in this neighborhood. Yeah, well, I think the lady across the street might do some daycare, and they have a new swing set climber thing in the backyard since just before Christmas, so that's kind of fun. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for that. I think I'm actually not, I'll do this off camera later, but I think I'm actually going to add a little dangle to this as well. I'm going to cut, actually I can punch the hole now. I've got this little heart punch, and I think I'd like to punch the hole. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't know where to do it. I might put a little heart dangle on it. but I might have to, I'm not sure where to attach it, so we'll figure that out later. The next thing I want to do, this needs to be something that they can reuse. So what I'm going to do is actually put a little flap back here that a paper clip can slip into, but it won't necessarily be attached. So it sounds kind of odd, but not really. So I just want to simply glue. Is that gonna fall? No. Like a little strap back here. That's way too big. And I'm going to kind of curve it so it's not too tight on there. And I think I'm going to hot glue it. So it'll stick faster. I might stick some hot glue under here too, because this doesn't seem to be sticking very well. And this is going to be, I'm going to clip this, paper clip it onto the string on my box so they can reuse it, so it'll decorate the box. So I think this is going to be super cute. I think it is. And then I will find my rosette die and make some beautiful rosettes to go inside the box. Oops, that's not a scrap. Well, that tutorial started out rough, but it ended up pretty cute, right? I think my partner will hopefully enjoy what I'm sending. Of course, I always send extra, so there should be something that they find that they like. I don't know who my partner is yet. And I think it's a secret. We have Secret Cupid. This one is for Secret Cupid. So even if I knew, I couldn't tell you because it's a secret. Oh my goodness. I think I'm in too big of a hurry now because my glue's not cold, not hot enough to stick. Is it working? Okay, let's try this back side now. If that's straight up, just a touch there and a touch there. Okay, and then that way, I can just grab a paper clip, clip it onto there, and then clip it onto the strings on my project. And that's it, you guys. That'll clip right onto there, and we're all set. Once the rest of my little goodies are in there, I'll be able to send that out. So I'll do another follow-up video with what else I put in there. I have a couple more ideas, but I'll let you see when it's done. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and for hopefully if you try this, yours goes a little smoother than mine did at first. But I also hope that maybe I helped you to understand how to figure out the measurements for your box, and so that you can create a box any size you want. And this one is how mine turned out. So hope you like it. Hope you have a wonderful new year. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.